Now they'll start or continue the 5-man towards the top lane. Looks like they'll start pressuring some tier 2 towers. All three still standing for MVP.Hot6 on the Radiant side, and they will start to group up here in the top to take a fight. QO goes straight in onto the clockwork, takes some below. BKB Lesh charges into the front lines as well. MP BKB, but the Pulse Nova doing a lot of damage here. Lesh will end up falling, but no! Shallow Grave comes out, keeps him alive. Clockwork, the first casualty of this fight. He won't have a buyback. The Echo Slam from JerAx sets up a kill on Lesh as well as the Lina. A double kill there, but Lesh coming right back to life as JerAx ends up going down himself. They kill the Space Cow, but they don't have anything left. It's only the Drow Ranger. She's getting dove.
Give him the rampage.
Oh, buyback now from the Earthshaker. Gust comes out, and bada boom, bada bing. Evasions are there, but it's a rampage for QO. Dieback now for the Earthshaker. Also a buyback for the Drow Ranger for the Roche, and it seems they may not even go for it. The big boy's back, and here we go, the Hail Mary play from MVP.Hot6. They move out of the base. QO jumps right on him, gets orchided, but hey, that's that new BKB debuted. Out comes the Abyssal Blade onto MP. Forstaff will buy him a little bit of time. He gets bashed and ends up on the low ground. Oh, how lucky for him. QO takes the Shallow Grave. That'll keep him alive as Lina is the first to fall. Death Ward from the other side of the trees from Nuts doing huge damage, and Hot6 say, we've had enough. 5-0 for the final fight. That will demoralize us into a GG. Nearly a 30K net worth lead for Phoenix as that game ends.
Definitely could be a fantastic pickup. And this is, wait, the 5th Midas first of the TI qualifiers. That is surprising. I'm actually surprised that there's that many, but anyway. All right, KP's in some trouble. Nice hook shot comes in for March, but MP just jumps right outside of the cogs and brings him down.
Now March is in trouble as well. QO comes in, pops the EMP. Maybe he can finish off the Phantom Assassin. He will. Nuts with a decent death ward, but now somebody on his way over. He'll just bring down Nuts, or at least try to. JerAx coming in as well. The Dire side trying to Delta split, but the big pony boy is here. And it's a disaster for the Dire side. A 1-for-4 overall.
Looks like that's about it. Phoenix just trying to come outside of the base here and find some valuable kills if they can. They're actually just marching into the Roshan pit. I don't know if that's the play. MP going to come jumping in with his BKB active. QO is almost dead already.
Yeah, QO goes down straight away. The Death Ward doing some okay damage, but it just isn't enough. KP the next to go down. Now March squaring off against MP. GG is called already. Game 1, very close, but here in Game 2, Hot6 take a very dominant victory. And now
they won in the draft.
Interesting.
Full one, but Witch Doctor's got pretty ridiculous base damage, and with that little bit of precision or a bonus on top, Forev's going to come running in here, and March might actually be in some trouble.
This could be a kill. He'll have a charge, but I don't think it's going to be enough to survive. Stun on 2, nicely placed. But Shikuchi into the tower. This is an easy one. Tower shots as the Shikuchi damage secures the kill. Nicely played there, and it will make it 3-0 in total hero kills for Rev.
He's got all of the kills.
Bottom lane, KP takes an LSA to the face. Dragon Slade to follow up. Sunbee blinks forward, and the scream not enough for the damage, or not enough for the kill rather. Shallow Grave buys him some time. Sunbee in some trouble, wants to get Feb, he can't quite get it, but now Lina for the cleanup. JerAx with a triple kill. Oh my good gracious, it's MVP.Hot6.
Yeah, the TA now.
A lot of pressure coming onto this tier 1 tower mid. March cruising on in. Fisher helps set it up. Hean will be the target of choice, so they switch on to MP. LSA connects onto March Laguna, but the tanky cow stays alive. Now the swarm comes flying through, gives some vision for the Radiant side. Grave will keep March alive, but again, QO gets separated from the team a bit too far forward. Without a refraction, he'll fall. Beautiful fissure comes out from Nuts, but the follow-up will be here. A lot of sustainability from that Witch Doctor. Earthshaker's already died. March gets the second bash onto Forev. He dies to the tower. That makes it a 1-for-3 overall, and could even be more. Febby in some trouble, but JerAx does not have the mana to throw out the LSA. Try to find the kill. Febby baiting him here under the tower.
Yeah. And this 2-3, only a couple of auto attacks from Deaths already being brought down, and should be able to take up residence here on the high ground. Needs to be a little bit careful though. QO's running in.
MP getting low. He'll get to the back line. Charge comes through, hits him once. But now they isolate the Spirit Breaker. There's your Sonic Wave. It'll finish off the Dazzle straight away. They lose the Drow Ranger thanks to March. KP comes flying on in. QO went down but came back to life. This Death Ward from Hean doing huge damage, channeling it nearly full duration. All things considered, a pretty good fight for the Dire side. A buyback used now by the Earthshaker. Nuts will help break things up a little bit, but Forev will continue to press forward. With this tower down, his life gets a lot easier. Going for the sure damage on the ranged barracks with the Desolator, but will back out, respecting the power of the TA. And I think MVP.Hot6 should just try and reset and save this for another day. Hean gets isolated by the fissure. He'll go down. Compliments of the Templar Assassin and a Sleight of Fist. Can they find more here? Yules out onto KP. Some heroes responding on the dire side. JerAx getting in very aggressive. No way he'll survive this one. Once nuts, but Shallow Grave not going to make that a reality.
Yeah, but they're just going to come bash their heads against this bottom lane once again. Double damage on the Queen of Pain, making pretty quick work of the range JerAx. MP in a forward position.
Yeah, they force out the glyph straight away. Sonic Wave, a bit lackluster, hits the refraction on QO. Laguna comes out, as does the Echo Slam. Still everyone alive, but the Earthshaker will go down first. Again, Death Ward as well as Cask doing a lot of work here. Instant buyback from the Spirit Breaker. Right now it is a 5v4 on the field. The Earthshaker will not have buyback available. That'll be the end of this bottom lane of Barracks.
Forev can probably kill KP in one round, in one click, and then the Geminid attack box coming out as well.
Well, charge, another bash, now another strike, another double bash onto Sunvi. Still not enough to finish him off. Searing Chains won't connect there. Gets off the Sonic Wave, blinks back to safety. Echo Slam will secure the kill onto the Witch Doctor, though they did have to pay with their Dazzle. MP on the back foot. They'll continue to chase him down, and the Dro will fall, but takes the Ember Spirit with her. JerAx taking some huge burst damage here, alive on just a sliver of HP. But can they find him? Vision becoming a problem here as he's juking, he's jiving. Yule's Scepter will stop the charge. JerAx creating a lot of space, somehow still alive, but finally that one last auto attack will bring him down. Now the Weaver comes in to clean house.
Dire don't actually have any vision outside of a trap in the pit, but they're just going to go in and try and take this anyway. This looks like the same play as in the previous game where they're like, okay, look,
we need to take a risk.
If we can't take the Roshan, then we've probably already lost the game. So Kyo's going to keep on working on it.
Oh, silence onto Febby. He won't be able to get off the Shallow Grave. Now Dazzle's dead without a buyback. This could be bad news bears for the Dire side. BKB's popped to plenty. March with his online. Not going to be enough to save QO, though. The Sonic Wave doing huge damage. GG is called as MVP.Phoenix get wiped up in the Roche pit. It will be MVP.Hot6 that secure themselves a slot in the grand finals and that trip to Seattle.
I love that little bit at the end. We'll get you tomorrow. Both teams still in pretty good spirits after that series, but how can they not be right there? I'm sure they're pretty good friends and just happy that they're here in the final.